Was asked a question about atheism. Okay, here we go, people. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Right now, I'm looking at the Thorn Dick. I call it because somebody swatched out my Webster's because he likes stealing my books. But anyway, under the Thorndike dictionary, let's look up words that we can say are synonymous or synonyms closest to. But let's go with the way the phonetic spelling or the key words, which I've learned in grade school, the way it's spelled, all things that goes with it. So atheism, atheist, atheistic, atheistical, Athilistan, Athena, Athenaeum, Athena, Athenian, Athens. Okay. Atheist, no God, same thing. Atheism, atheist, no God, belief in no God. Atheistic, same thing. Referred back to the other words. Athilistan, the king of the English from 1925 to 1948 AD. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, artists, industries, and prudent warfare, identified with the Roman goddess Minerva. Athenaeum, blah blah blah, a scientific or literary club, a reading room, library. Athenaeum, temple of Athena in Athens. Okay, for people out there who are atheists, you say there's no God. Okay, there isn't no God, but yet, let's go with Einstein said a great will, that there's a great will out there that governs everything we do. Most atheists are usually logical people who believe in logic. Okay, mathematical principles still dictate and rule a lot of things we do, no matter how you put it. Chance, coincidence, luck, or logic. Most atheists believe in that side of the book, that it's more of a scientific principle. Those who believe in the religious side put their faith in the unknown. In other words, I don't have the wisdom or the philosophy to describe what is there, and I put my trust, which is faith, that basically goes down the same way. Most atheists, you still fall under a principle that still goes back, like I said, let's go with the words that are there. That's something I learned from one of my teachers in grade school. Find the spelling, then find the words that are spelled close to it. But then it also says the same thing. From you saying that there is no God to a God, from a God, usually this, that, and the other. Logic is what you basically deal with. And if you say there's no love of a God, then there's no love of logic. And if you have no love for neither, then you're just an outcast. You're a person who doesn't care about anything except yourself. Yes, you can do great deeds for other people out there and all this other good stuff. I mean, you don't have, like I said, my grandfather told me the one thing we were not supposed to do was walk into a church and then congregate only in that church, because you're not supposed to. It's only designed for shelter. That's what it was designed for, to protect you against the elements. Because churches, they have the right and the authority to close their doors. But when those doors are closed, when they are officially closed, and you get a Satan up in there, whether it be in study hall, library, this, that, or any other place, what happens? He starts tearing up. He starts forcing you to listen to his words, his reasoning, his reason. And it makes no sense. And then you all become confused. You don't know what's going on, this, that, and the other. And then you start to believe in his logic, his principle, his coincidence, his chance, his luck, and his personal faith, not the faith that's there. So being an atheist saying that there's no God, true enough. But then there is no math. There is no love for another person. There is nothing. So when you say that there is no God, like I said, you're looking for the divine intervention that happens. But believe it or not, you still look for that divine intervention. You just look for it a different way. That's all. So I don't believe. I only believe in the luck that, I make for myself. that luck will start to affect people around you. So you're looking for a logical sense or a philosophical principle, which still falls back, just has a different name. Remember what he said: I am a God of many names, whether it be atheism, this, that, or the other. You don't have to believe that I exist. I just do. You touch the person next to you. That is love. That love, you love that person. That is love. That is nature's way. You call it nature too. No matter how you put it, there is a mathematical principle that can describe anything and everything you do. Grandfather taught this a long time ago. And it hasn't been expressed yet. So you believe that it doesn't exist. Same thing with God. People out there, atheists, not putting you down that there is no God. Yes, there is. It's just that it hasn't been expressed in a way that you can't understand it yet. And if you can't understand it, like they say, people fear what they don't understand. And you will build up a wall to say that it doesn't exist. See, the way we've described God as being a physical presence, it's a presence we can't describe. I am the undescribable, but then I am described. Give me a chance and I will show you exactly the way it works. See, something I typed up in my Facebook wall a long time ago. So I will reveal myself unto you in a language that you understand. If you can't understand it in some religious concept or religious context, then fine. Then I'll reveal myself to you in a logical sense. One way or the other, you will learn. It's nature's way. So I believe in Mother Nature. I was a Christian. I've been taught Islam. I've been taught all these things. But then I got to the point where I just got more and more confused.